Have you ever had pesto sauce? I love pesto sauce. On pasta, you can even purchase artichoke noodle pasta, or you can put it on bread, pizza. I love it. So I learned how to make it. The things that I love, I try to learn how to make. So what I have is 3 bunches of basil. I've already washed it and got most of it prepared, but just so I can show you how to cut it, I want the leaves. Here's some stems. It's okay to have some stems, but the tougher ones I just cut off. So like this one here, I'm going to cut it off there. That's the top of the plant. So just turn it upside down, and there we go. I pull off the extra leaves and make this quick and simple. Now what I'm going to do is I don't have to cut it up because I have a Vitamix. So if you have a blender and it doesn't work as well as a Vitamix, you could go ahead and help it along by cutting it. You could also do this in a food processor too, but I love my Vitamix, so if you have one, you definitely want to use it. Okay, so, well actually, I need this now. So I'm going to put all those leaves in. And usually, authentic pesto sauce from Italy is going to be made with pine nuts. These are actually the nuts that are in pine cones, and they're very expensive. But I go ahead and pay 40 bucks for the bag because I make pesto sauce so often that I get it used up. It never goes to waste. So then also to economize, instead of just using pine nuts, I do half pine nuts and half walnuts. So that's a total of 1 cup of nuts. Okay, now I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of salt. I always put the nuts on top too because I feel like it helps to have that weight on the basil leaves. 1 cup of olive oil. And if you've done studies on olive oil, you'll know how good it is for your health, for your arteries. This is extra virgin olive oil. And I was trying to figure out how to get more olive oil in my body, so I came up with the thought of pesto sauce because I also know that the walnuts are good for the brain, greens are so good for us, and the pine nuts are good for us. I've got 6 cloves of garlic. I could throw them in the Vitamix, but sometimes I'll end up with a chunk of garlic, and so I help it along by putting the garlic through the press. So I'm going to do 6 of these. Always got to have plenty of garlic. It's also antibacterial. Really good for your health. And tasty. I think that's 6. I think that's 6. So here I go. 6 or 7. It doesn't matter. Now if you're using really tiny cloves, then you want to do more than 6. So get that in the Vitamix. And I'm going to put this on here. The lid. I bought this thing in 1989. It's been a good friend. There we go. Pesto sauce, quick and easy. Then I put it in a glass container with a lid, and this usually lasts me a week. I use it on all sorts of things. So let me just taste it and make sure it's good. Delicious.